Man, I hate it when you're so close to finishing, and I know it sounds wrong, but yeah, you get what I mean.
Bro. If I mute, it puts a giant mute button over my face. Good morning, chat.
Focus, focus.
All right, I am here. Oh my god. Thank you so much for everybody's patience. Wow. Okay. Ambi, how are you doing today? So, hello everybody.
Focus, focus.
Welcome. Congratulations, Vanny360 for redeeming first. Hello, Julian, Phenom, and Ambi. Oh my god. How are you guys doing today? Top shape. Are you guys top shape? And what about you, Foxy? You're doing good today.
I am sleepy, but yes, I'm doing amazing.
You're good. Okay. So we all know Foxy is a superhero, and they're very far. They had to, they got contacted by Obama, and Obama's like, yo, I need you to do the thing, and they were like, yeah. So they're very far, but let me know if the audio is okay. You're working. I expect amazing voice acting today. Well, with Foxy here, yeah. All right.
Bless you.
Yeah. All right. I think we're gonna continue. I think that's a good plan. Start playing from the save data? Oh yeah.
My phone's not loading chat. I can't talk to them.
Wait, what?
Oh, I was trying to load up chat so I could see you guys.
In a corner of that
But
small,
I'm having a hard
dark
time.
room,
Just know I love you, chat.
Waited with bated breath. In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern's shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
The signature for your Piku is just on top of the box. It looks like it's part of it.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor. Almost certainly with the ink from this
It's
upset
straight up
body.
animated.
A Russian word. So the victim was a Russian man then.
Привет!
And the letters are well formed, suggesting
Привет!
it was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script. And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality.
It was Walter.
This paper seal was placed just prior to the incident by the victim himself, I would venture.
How many hands do you need?
What have we here?
A lot.
Who are you, and what do you think you're doing here?
Why is he?
No
Sorry.
one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait.
That
Wow,
won't
that
be
accent.
necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What? Don't be absurd. This is murder. An in-cabin locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
It's already been 10 seconds, my dude.
The culprit is in there?
Who are you, and where have you come from?
I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world. Sherlock Sholmes. I presume
Herlock. Oh
you
no.
must have heard of me.
They really didn't try.
Copy my homework, but don't make it obvious.
It's like Fag and Droxy. Yeah. Oh, my head is throbbing. I have no idea who says this. Oh, what's going on? No, something's not right here. There's trouble in the air. Wait, I can't move. Am I paralyzed? Oh,
Bro, what they do to you? What they do to you?
oh, hey, it's like your pick room, you know? Oh,
Hey,
oh.
hey, look, we match.
Yeah, Fragan, Doxy, and Sorning. Why my handcuffs? Oh, I think that's gonna be your character.
Hmm. So, you wake up now, hmm?
Oh, it's this
I'm a
guy?
sailor. Okay. We have to drag you into the wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are true cold-blooded, man.
You. Oh, you found me then.
Oh, he's got an accent, huh?
Mhm.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah,
Nah, we found you, and now you pay, criminal.
yeah. Okay, I didn't even see the last word. Oh my god, how many times are we gonna get accused? Yeah, for real, man.
How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe, hmm?
Um, sorry.
Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is, hmm?
No, no, I'll tell you everything. I'm eating my breakfast.
Nom 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 nom. Chat, he didn't share again.
Man, I wanted to give you
No.
the Sherlock Holmes character, but I never know when he's gonna talk.
Ah,
Do you want? Should
right,
we?
we'll find him.
Yeah, should we assume it's this guy?
There's only one thing I'd like to know from you.
Ooh, isn't that? Oh, I swear. Oh, god damn it.
We can't win.
Do you want me to do it or?
Oh, dang. Bruh, I'm just gonna voice everybody this morning.
Dragon Foxy the stream. Sir, why did you do? Why did you take his life, Miss Sisato?
Bro, she didn't even give you a chance. She's
Wait.
just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like oh my god, you know? Why did you do it? Like people who just wait. What did you just say? Take his life? Um where where is he? Where's Kazuma? Oh no! I swear we can't lose Kazuma. Oh no, I'm gonna cry.
Bro, they're baiting you. Ha! You pretend you do not know. You are a wolf in sheep's pelt. You were the killer. Do not try to make excuses.
What? Kazuma-sama was. Kazuma-sama. Kazuma's body was discovered not long ago.
Bro,
Here, in this very cabin that was bolted shut from the inside of the Turkoman parfait. Wait, his body?
please. Do not try to tell us you are doing this terrible thing in your sleep.
Choco! Apparently Kazuma's body has been found. Not best boy. Kazuma's dead? But he can't be No. And these handcuffs. Surely you don't think I have to know. Why did you take Kazuma Sama's laugh?
Bro.
Answer me. Onegashimasu. Oh,
What the heck,
No.
man?
not Kazuma. No! No. No, he was too.
Someone is a little sussy
Wow.
That was, like, not handled well.
Kazuma.
We don't even have sad music playing.
Yeah, he's like. Ba, 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 da, ba. Hold on. I need, let me put you a little bit. Hold on. I'm trying to find a good place for you. Okay, there you go. It was just 2 short weeks ago. Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble?
Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study?
It was really something else when they brought your luggage. Hey, I'm almost finished, okay? And here, this is good.
Yeah, rub it in. I see how it is.
The way that the Russian crewmen, including Walter, just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, I still can't quite believe that. Really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look.
Wow. Hey, honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body.
Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain, so get comfy. But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you.
Ah, I hope not. I get the feeling that Russians wouldn't be very forgiving. I was sorry, right?
Breakfast ASMR.
What? I mean,
They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure.
what I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady?
From our faithful judicial assistant, Mikatova, you mean?
Oh, apparently Russians are known for smacking stowaway on the ship. It's in their history books. Speaking
Oh.
of smacking,
Interesting.
from your close friend, and more to the point, surely we could confine in her, wouldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away.
No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association.
Guilty by association.
It's best that only you and I know about this.
I suppose so.
Anyway, it's about the time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. Back in the box with you.
Wow.
I know it's cramped, but you better get in there, I think. It won't be for long. Anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be peace.
Yeah, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in it for sure. You know?
Stop worrying. I tell you what, why don't you write keep out or something on this piece of paper?
What?
That'll do the trick. Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside.
I don't know. Too hard or what? We've only been at sea for about 15 days. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. Instead, we just get Ambi's farts.
We lead you to the next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murderer.
Wow. Wow. No! Not a murder!
That you said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes.
No, that's not right. I mean, listen, I did stow away on the ship, but murdering my best friend?
No one else could have done it. Admit the truth.
The paper. Susata-san? Please tell me what happened. I need to know. Very well. Hold on, let me drink water. Oh my god.
Oh, empty.
Foxy, do you see that?
What?
On the top left?
The vent?
Yeah, it's a closed room murder, but, you know, I'm just saying.
There's a vent.
There's a way out, there's a Among Us, you know?
Oh, snap.
But there is something I would like to ask you too. Oh, those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. Usually I'd be into that, but you know, this nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find what really happened. Kazuma's dead about the incident. What? Well, isn't that the same? Oh well, let's go with the. Which one are you more like interested in? Talker? Oh no, your voice. Hey, Rick Walker, hello. Okay, Foxy, do you want to try to like leave the call and come back? Foxy, are you good?
Okay.
Oh.
Let me get back.
Oh wait, were you like away?
Yeah, well, my headphones like disconnected.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like actively talking, and I'm like, you know, we can't hear you. Oh, okay. Oh no, they killed Foxy too. Nah, Foxy's superhero. Hmm?
Lol.
How are you doing,
Alright.
Foxy? With Walker is asking.
I am doing amazing now that I get to hang out with you guys for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I'm hanging in there. How are you, chat? How is chat? I didn't get to read how chat was doing. Is chat doing okay?
I think Chad is like, well, you know, Vtuber stream, pretty good. Foxy, when Foxy's there, hey, let's go, you know?
Oh, hush. I bring down the stream, but they put up with it anyway because you are top tier streamer.
No, you are.
No, you.
You are. Listen to your manager.
I-
The manager card.
You're not acting in a managerial role right now. It's fine.
No, listen, a real manager is always a manager, you know?
Always on the job.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Foxy was like, please be my manager! And I was like, okay. Well, no, but now they're gonna think that you never asked.
You make it sound like I was hecking, like begging on my knees.
Okay, they were not on all fours. They were, you know, no, I'm not saying they were begging, but you know, I'm just saying like it was my honor to be like, oh, sure, you know. So now, yeah, I get to make sure that no weirdos just DMs Foxy like, hey, and that's all. I'm like, okay. I'm kidding. I don't manage their DMs, but yeah. On all sixes, hey yo, the ears, the fox ears, whoop.
Yeah, or something like that. You know, the tail, other assorted appendages that everybody certainly has.
Okay, okay. So, what do we ask? What information do we ask? Do we ask about Kazuma's death or about the incident? Which kind of sounds like the whole thing, right?
It does kind of sound. Yeah, yeah. What the heck does it mean by the incident? If not,
Maybe it's like when they find him. I don't know. It's true.
yeah,
It's a
that's
really
the only other thing I can think of.
maybe this is Genshin style. Like, what do you want to eat? And you're like either ice cream or poop. And Paimon said, "That's what I was gonna say." You know, no matter what you say. And it's
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
like directed. It's like a choice, but not really a choice.
Yeah, like those cows that have like the illusion of choice. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I'm also interested in like in the incident. We'll see what it is. Can't anyone tell me what actually happened in here in this cabin? Because I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma? Presumably, that's something you know the answer to better than anyone. Please. Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all. Well, yeah, I was, but... He would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. Like his sword, you would hear his grunting every morning. I was waiting outside his cabin. I have every day so far on this voyage. Why? But this morning...
Waiting on, bro.
This morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Does that mean he was already dead when Chisato-san arrived at his cabin door? I wonder. I knocked, but there was no reply. He just left me on read. Then I started to become worried, so when I went to find a member of the crew. Oh my god, I should not have given her that voice. It's so hard. The crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside, there was Kazuma-sama, collapsed on the floor. Man, why did he write in rush? I feel like that's also like a thing. And
Yeah.
the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose.
Man.
I had no idea
Oh.
anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow. I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe. This is all very hard to believe for me too, trust me! Oh man, why you make us think like this? Hey, he really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream? And these handcuffs, they think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer? That Sherlock Holmes guy is the worst? When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside. What do you mean? There is no access to the cabin via porthole window, and the bolt on the door can be operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls. What? Or to put it in another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Or do you have some other explanation? I don't know, maybe on the top left, huh? This is impossible.
Maybe like give me a minute.
Yeah, just
To like explore things.
you guys are the worst.
Mm-hmm.
You bought this on yourself more. Well, blah, blah, blah. How did he die then? What happened exactly? Oh, whoops, we went. Are you still going to deny the charges, even despite the circumstances? Please, stop. I have to tell you. Have to tell me. This is awkward. I already told you. The cause of death is still undetermined. They don't even know how he died. Probably being too
Bro.
sexy. The ship's doctor.
That's it.
The ship doctor is examining the body, but of course he has no post-mortem analysis experience. Wow, why is he a doctor? I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call. So presumably that means there were no obvious external signs of injury then. That's true, yes. Now I've told you everything that I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question. Yeah, alright. I hope you feel bad when I'm gonna be not guilty. Ugh, man, my head feels so heavy. It's like I'm a newborn baby. It's still throbbing like anything. Oh well, I guess we'll go in order.
Yeah, might as well. We're gonna cover everything anyway.
Yeah. Why are you even on board the ship? Never heard the song. You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you? Oh, yeah, listen. I'm afraid that's true. Like, it's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time. Like, I'm so hungry. I had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing? No. That would have been impossible, obviously. I think I'm kind of stupid. Yeah, of course. Kazuma invited me. I'm starting to like you less and less.
Yeah, no. This person sucked as soon as they didn't even give us a chance.
He wanted us to go to England together, hand in hand. He actually asked you, not me.
You jealous?
Yeah, but thirsty. I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself. Wow, okay. Tell me you're dense without, telling me you're dense. I don't understand. Wakaranai. Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you?
I mean, bro, it's not obvious. It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. Just can't get you off my mind. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself.
Well, yeah, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious.
You have a talent for it. I can assure you of that.
But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer.
Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development, center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there?
Well, no, definitely not.
On a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer, then...
And then what?
Nothing. Forget it.
Huh? Kazuma-sama who was always saying the same thing. That he wanted to change the Japan legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you in his kakura? Yeah, maybe. But something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes, then. It was darker than I've ever seen it before. Susato-san. I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My storing away on this ship, I mean. If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association. That's exactly right then. Yes, word perfect, in fact. I'm still baffled that a guy with a sword gets murdered.
Especially somebody that should have had plot armor. Why didn't he have plot armor?
Man, I should have had my doubts, you know, like when he was just so likable, like, this is a little
Yeah.
odd.
That was messed up, man.
If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin, if you know what I mean?
No.
Hey,
Well, where do you want to start the story?
well, the thing is, do you know 7 seconds in paradise, or was it 7 minutes? I don't really remember. That's how rad it was.
Literally mind blown.
Imagine if after you prove yourself, you get charged for being a stowaway. I mean, and that you're guilty. Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. And then I got myself into the wardrobe over there, just like I always did. After that, I...
Fell asleep?
Well, yeah. 2 weeks.
So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed?
Well, yeah, does that mean you believe me?
What glare?
I know it sounds unbelievable, really, I do, but it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, is something wrong? Do you have ibuprofen?
Oh, no, it's... Please forget it.
These people are hiding stuff. Stop! You have to believe me! I didn't do it!
I really don't want to doubt you, but... The trouble is, there's no one else who could possibly have done this.
Yeah, what if the suicide... Oh.
Bro, there's so many things.
Kazuma, I don't understand. Why would you do this, man? These are good. Why is this up there? It's donut holes. Why did this have to happen? What?
You got laughter in that you didn't share.
Well,
I remember.
why do you remember?
So that I can use it against you later. Obviously, that's what friends do.
Respect your managers. Okay. How are you still eating? Oh, that was a wrap. I can imagine Ryu just crying while eating delicious. It's so good. So why did this have to happen? Man, has it ever happened to you? You're watching an anime, and they are. How can I say this? They are like they're praising a character so much, and you're like, okay, this character is gonna die. You know what I mean?
It's just inevitable.
Yeah, man. There was one anime where they kind of go on missions, and these two girls are like, they're gushing over one like senpai, and they're like, oh, she's so nice. Let's, and she helped me so much, and they're gushing over her, and they're just like, let's wait for her, and when she comes back from her mission, we'll just like greet her with like, we'll just make her day. And they just wait, and yeah, that's the episode. Like the senpai dies. I was like, "There's no, oh my god."
Like, bro.
Yeah,
Ugh.
the author is like, "How can I destroy my viewers?" Like, oh my god.
Yep. Let's mess them up.
Ah, I can't take this.
Don't try to get anywhere.
Oh, look at that! Look at that horn, like in the middle of the room. Do you see it?
I do.
Yeah, that's
Like a little speaker.
Yeah, old school intercom. So when someone is smashing, maybe everyone.
Oh, snap.
So imagine like you're about to smash and you're just like, oh, I can't wait to start doing my daily workout. So no one questions like
All the noises.
Wow, wow. Oh man, hot jazz.
You're the perpetrator for this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen.
We're on the boat, man. What do you want me to do?
Bro, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah. Oh, don't apologize. You're just admitting guilt. Smashing can be your word. Oh, I mean, yeah. um, I'm sorry. But Kazuma was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around? My hands tied while whoever did this walks free? By the way, everybody, showing you the handcuffs for the 10th time. And you know, the thing that's funny is, wait, I was gonna say something. I lost my trail of thought. Yeah, I forgot. It'll come back. Great quality handcuffs. No, I can't allow that to happen.
Well, what do you propose to do then?
Well, how about you stop, you know... how about you stop accusing me, man? Hold on, I need to go up. Okay. I go here. Sorry, I wasn't.
Bum, bum.
I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life and how and why they did it. So, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to excuse me. Wow, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh. How is she like standing on the ceiling? Damn, that's wild. What the?
That was a sit-after takedown. Don't you want?
What? What martial arts form is that? He's Batman. Why you stop being a piece of...
I'm going to need you to prove it.
Well, you can't... Sorry, prove it?
Yes, you're innocent.
You need evidence. You won't let me get evidence.
I hate her now.
Yeah, it's really like backwards. But how am I supposed to...
Have you forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago?
Oh, now you have hope in me.
You successfully defended yourself in the court of law.
Ah! I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. Well, the paper... I have to get Chisato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime. Wow, we actually have the paper. Okay, just for his fun. Can we? Oh, okay. Let's do a little. How do you? Is it E? No, I think I gotta click. This is the paper seal I wrote for the wardrobe. I remember really working hard to make it. But I'll never forget how Kazuma reacted. Do you expect the Russian trade to be able to read that? He said. Still, I was sure people would get the idea, even if they couldn't read it, so we used it anyway. It's katakana, right? And it worked. I don't know if the crew thought it was creepy or what, but no one opened the doors. It does look cursed, right?
I mean, yeah, no, I do. It kind of explains why he wrote on the floor in Russian so that they could understand it, because he obviously didn't leave it for Rian here, because it would make sense if he got freaking like knocked in the head or whatever the heck he got.
Oh yeah.
And shoved into the wardrobe. That he was a victim as well, or potentially. It sounds like he was set up again.
Again.
So.
You can see the remnants of the glue we used to stick this over the wardrobe door. Although it wasn't proper glue, of course, we didn't have any of that with us. So I pulverized some rice into a paste to use instead. But to a stowaway like me, every single grain of rice represents precious rations. That's why I spread it as thinly as I possibly could. I couldn't bear to waste any. Okay, well, that's interesting.
Just learning things.
I didn't know it would work. Okay, so we're gonna do a little whoops.
Yes!
I'm still upside down. Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, Was this piece of paper that's in my pocket stuck over the door?
Yeah, it was. I remember clearly. It happened 5 minutes ago.
I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there. Just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well.
Yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them.
But if I was truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the door on my own.
Yes, that's quite true.
In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma. You piece of sh...
Wait, my gears are turning. My gears are
Think
turning.
it over, you brat.
Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, yeah. I can see why Kazuma thought so highly of you.
Wow, you roasted me. Thank you, Susato-san.
No.
Oh no, now, do you think perhaps you could help me up?
No,
A big
we're
forehead.
gonna leave you there,
Well,
like a monster.
in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating the crime scene.
Thank you, so you finally believe me?
I'm sorry.
No. You know that Bugs Bunny? No.
What?
You.
I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you use some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position.
What?
I'm
What does she
sorry,
think
some sort of a what?
I'm a magician.
For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same.
No, you will. Alright, let's get to work.
Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts.
Oh.
I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene.
Yeah, but we're gonna investigate, okay.
I won't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example.
Well, okay. Well, anyway, I should make a start on investigating here, examining everything I can, and I should have maybe let Foxy continue voicing that character. I thought Sherlock Holmes was gonna be here. He was here.
he'll show up now, I'm sure. No,
Nah,
it's fine.
Kazuma, I
I'll take
swear.
over voicing the witch.
I will avenge your death. Huh? Conversation, move, present. What? Alright, I guess we're gonna examine. Okay. So let's oh, there's a little thing. How do I? Oh, I got it. Wow. Okay. So well, let's start with the left side.
I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator. A hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin.
Isn't that a little odd?
People can call through, yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is, looks like it must connect to the next door cabin.
Okay.
Yeah. It would appear.
You want me to,
Oh, to do it? Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, it would appear to. You're right.
But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the outside.
Well, true. Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way in when seas are rough or something like that.
I suppose. Maybe that's it.
Oh dear. That won't do.
Huh? What's the matter, Susato-san?
Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused, I forget to look around properly.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you, Naruhodo-san?
Oh, I still get the sun? Thank you so much.
I'm sure you're careful to look all around using these buttons, aren't you?
BM, that is so odd. Thank you so much for going all the...
Now, let's investigate all corners of this cabin. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, sure, bro.
I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now. That's an odd line.
A little bit odd.
Man, we're gonna... Okay, we're gonna get through it.
This is... Yes, it's a bell cord contraption, I think.
What do you mean contraption?
I read about it in a book I was studying that talked about life in Great Britain. Large households often have bell cords like this, which you can pull to ring a bell to summon servants.
Wow. Really? That sounds almost magical. Huh? Shall we give it a little try?
Yes. In the interest of cultural research, obviously.
I'm surprised she actually accepted. I thought she'd be like, no, you can't do anything, you criminal scum.
I know, right?
Hey, Cybird, hello.
Oh, wow.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. I suppose nobody comes for lowly Japanese people.
Wow. No, I'm sure it's just that everyone is busy, that's all.
Well, you gave it like 3 seconds. What do you think they're gonna do?
Yeah.
Just literally drop everything and run?
Oh, there's a little check mark. That's cute. Oh, sorry. I forgot that it looks like this when there's something. Whoop!
It's some 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe for the entire time, Naruhodo-san?
I think living isn't quite the right description.
Oh, no, I suppose not. Although, it must have been rather exciting making this voyage in your own secret hideout.
The trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. So yes, I did basically have to live in that wardrobe. And last night was no exception.
But because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin.
No, sadly not. Ba, 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 ba. Whoops. I'm trying to...
This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing.
London Diary. Poor Kazuma, he didn't even make it to his destination.
It looks as though the last entry is incomplete.
Which means... What? He was in the middle of writing it? When the incident happened? Let's see what it says. It could have been a valuable clue.
Oh. What the heck, man? That's out of the question.
What?
Kazuma-sama may have departed this world, but you must not read his private thoughts.
Dude, I swear, it's gonna be like a big clue.
Yeah.
But what if it's something important? Something relevant to the case? Alright, I won't read it. And
I'm gonna take this girl out. She's annoying. She's annoying. Oh, cousin, summer.
poor Foxy. First you voiced that swan hat character, and then you. I don't like prying into people's personal matters either. But in this case, isn't the need for clues more important?
No, it isn't. You're a
Why?
horrible person. I feel bad for everything.
Mm-hmm. Aw, not the thing? Okay.
That's a very large traveling case, isn't it?
Yeah, it carries a lot of memories for me.
Bro. Memories? What do you mean?
Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside this case.
Yes, I can see it says this way up in Japanese.
Which in hindsight, I should have realized the foreign crewmen wouldn't be able to read. I was turned over and over and over, and then I was tossed on the floor in there.
Oh dear, being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds.
Well, it was less painful than Susato's takedown. Okay.
Bruh. Whenever somebody names a like a move after themselves.
Yeah. Hey, Walter. Привет.
Привет.
Привет. Hello. I hope you're doing good, Walter. Kagdala. But we need like Foxy to make like Foxy moves. Dragon Foxy punch. Dragon Foxy kick. Dragon Foxy I pinch your balls. You know, like. Oh my god.
Bruh, if I name a move, it's gonna sound cool. Not gonna have my name in it like I'm some desperate 10-year-old trying to you know.
I don't know. Why is there a Russian word for? Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Walter, can you tell us what the word is?
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Resources, including a friend.
Because to explain to you, Walter, we are on a Russian boat, and we're going to London, I think. But yeah. So yeah, and someone died, and with the fingers, with the last of their breath, they wrote this, which I thought was Привет, but nah, that makes no sense.
Someone died? There's just a someone now?
Kazuma-sama. Yeah. To be specific, it says wardrobe. Whoa! No way. Okay.
What?
So yeah, it says wardrobe.
Bro. Oh my god.
Oh, so that's maybe that's why they even like accuse us. On top of that. Oh. Oh, thank you, Walter. I just see FAP. So let's. I hope you're doing good, Walter. I hope you're having a good day. I'm going to drink, guys.
Hey, Mario, I'm over here eating our sandwich.
Okay. I'm happy because I could see it when you mute yourself, so I don't like Foxy. Hello, Foxy. Foxy, are you okay? Yes.
Yeah, put a giant mute thing over my Discord now.
Well, okay. Let me show you something. It's a new thing, right? So this is let me show you mine. So my reactive looks like this, right? And every time I mute myself, let me click here. Every time I mute myself, yeah, okay, it doesn't work. Thank you so much. I think I have to click in the game. You see, like you could change the icon. So I still have one that when I talk, when I don't talk, and so yeah, that's Discord reactive. It's amazing.
Interesting.
It's so cool. And you have another one like when you deafen yourself. Oh, okay, I guess mine, it's that one. So now I could, I would never be like sure if it worked. Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh,
Hello?
I think I broke the Discord react. Oh, there it is. Wait, am I muted? Okay, I'll stop playing with it. Well,
I don't know what's happening here.
yeah. Yes, relaxing and happy to see you and your friend. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, it's the Discord reactive, Walter, so it's everybody could have it. It's so cool. All right, so we're gonna look at this. Did Kazuma write that before he died? No, he wrote that after he died. I'm.
It was just, his ghost came back and did it, obviously.
Yeah, Choco, we cheated a little bit. It looks like it's written in ink.
He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. Then I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spillage. That's just a weird word.
Spillage.
Mm-hmm.
Pork. Oh, my bad.
Poor Kazuma. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it.
I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of a clue in the final moments, was he? I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing.
I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san.
Take your time, right? It's okay.
What gave it away, bro?
The big, Oh, okay, sorry. The fact that it's not. What? Then, oh, okay, so our character thought it was Japanese.
Oh my god.
Then what language is it? Well, no shit.
It pains me to admit it, but I don't know.
Wow. It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder? I thought they were just gonna say straight up, it's not a foreign script.
Are they really like this? Bruh, they don't even have a clue?
Well, these two. Oh! Who's that? He wasn't there a minute ago. As far as I can tell, it looks like he might be European.
You can always tell. Oh, how did he...
You've noticed the man too, have you? I think he came out from that little pipe. I have no idea.
Well, not like a spider.
Yeah, well, he does look like a spider. I'm just gonna say. I have no idea who he is or how he got in here, but he looks suspicious and tall and suspiciously tall. So he's
Or you couldn't even see his legs.
European.
Gasp! I gasped. Naruhodo-san, don't tell me. Do you really not know who he is?
Well, no, I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all. I don't even know the language, you know?
Also, I've just been, like, living in a wardrobe, bruh, so...
I'm worse than a neat. He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him. Maybe it's his tallness. And he is investigating Kazuma's desk? Or is he just playing on it? I can't tell.
Why not both? Well, in that case, we simply must talk with him.
Am I just imagining it? Or does Sato-san look almost uncontrollably excited?
Hey, I expect that you've noticed already, but just in case... If you press this button on people while they're in the crosshairs, you can converse with them.
Alright then, I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sight and see what he has to say for himself.
Oh, please do.
I want to look for more clues.
Just leave him there. Just
yeah, just
letting all the blood rush to his head as he's looking over the desk.
You know, in movies, when usually a horror movie, right? Every time someone wakes up and they've been tied by the feet, And I'm like, you can't wake up. You can't wake up after that. No. I
You're
hate.
like, bro.
No, yeah, I hate when that happens. Like, no, you should be fainted, you know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that. What do you think this is? Looks like a broken piece of glassware. Whatever the thing is, it appears to have broken clean in two. Oh. You hate when you wake up with your feet tied up? No, no, no. You know, in movies, when someone is tied up upside down, and they wake up after a moment like, oh, where am I? You know, it's like you shouldn't be able to wake up. In fact, if you take someone conscious, you put them upside down, they'll faint after a while. Yeah. Yeah.
Science hour with Morningstar.
Huh?
Science hour with Morningstar about
Yeah,
how
yeah.
all that stuff works. We
So-
learned something new today.
Mm-hmm. So if ever you kidnap someone, never tie them by, I don't know, the arms. They're gonna tie them by the feet.
Unless you need to interrogate them later, of course.
Oh yeah, then you tie them by the balls.
The glass is such a beautiful color.
You really want to talk about this at a time like this?
It looks like a cute little what? Netsuke fastener
Netsuke?
from a kimono outfit.
Oh, I'm not sure. That sounds like. I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him, would he?
Bro, you don't know.
Yeah.
And the mark beside it, what is it, I wonder? It has a sort of brick-like hue.
Yeah, you're right. It is the color of a brick, isn't it? Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin. Wait.
Well, then they still have it with them.
I just wanna... Let me go see that. Oh, we don't have anything? Oh, man. I thought we could, like,
Nope.
look at it closer, you know? Whoops.
Nothing.
Gotta walk away for some time. Good luck with your investigation. Thanks so much, Walter. I hope you have a good day. Thanks so much for passing by.
And the books have fallen over on the shelf. Look, they've all toppled the same way. And what's this? A statue of some god of the sea? Although, he's fallen over as well.
Well, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked and everything mowed down at once. It's like if we were on a boat.
Right? Wild. I wonder if... perhaps it was Kazuma-sama doing his morning sword training?
I seriously doubt it. Did you see how good he is?
And perhaps... it was you, Naruhodo-san,
Oh my
in a fit of rage.
I thought we were over this. I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue. Could the way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case? I wonder.
No, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess.
Says the
But don't
one
mess with the crime scene.
Yeah,
What's wrong with
exactly.
you?
Oh no. Well,
Ah!
oh my, I can't believe they actually
That
did
guy
it.
over there didn't move at all. He's just
Uh,
still just there.
Yeah, he'll get his chance. These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Buria. I don't know. It's
It's essentially a list of requests from the captain to tell all passengers on board.
passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. What kind of pets?
Yes. Pow.
Yeah. What? Why are you staring at me?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Are you more of a dangerous
Oh my God.
object or a pet?
Your brain is really empty.
I can't decide.
Well, one thing's for sure. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. Oh, no.
Technical definitions aside.
Ah! His sword!
Yeah.
Perhaps I should see what this Russian crewman makes of the scene of the crime. Excuse me. You want me to do it?
What?
Okay.
No, I got it. It's all good.
I was wondering how it's going, the investigation, I mean. Well, but we're doing.
Eh. Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it is not true, I see.
Damn, you're good. What? How are you so good?
No, you.
Sorry?
The criminal asking investigator for information about the crime? Very funny.
I wasn't supposed to be a joke.
It doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced you're guilty, unlike me, who totally is convinced of your innocence, as is obvious.
Listen, when I try to make a Russian accent, it's really horrible. So I don't know. I'm impressed. Like what?
I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying my best.
But you're so good. He might have useful information though. I have to keep trying. So last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
Yet, of course not. Now, back to corner of room, and make silent. I say no more to you.
Did I hit a nerve? You tsundere? Just for a minute there, he seemed a little flustered. Flustered?
Ooh woo.
Oh, well.
Very ooh woo.
Oh my god. Okay. That's my dinner from last night. A roast chicken. It was really tasty. The aroma filled the cabin. It was amazing.
Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it? But did you eat it on the floor here?
I'm not a dog. I ate at the table, of course. Which begs the question of when and how the plate ended up on the floor.
But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he?
Nah, that's right. He didn't touch it. Which meant all the more for me.
Oh no. Does that mean... Poor Kazuma-sama spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly? It's just too horrible.
Ugh, now I suddenly have a guilt conscience and an aching stomach. What is this? I don't know. Oh, that's the same thing. Oh wait, let me show. I'm scrolling on OBS, by the way. That's why. Where's the Foxy? Oh, there it is. I found it.
What?
No, because I want to show the people. This is what we're seeing. But you know, like whoa, it's a little bit roughed up. But yeah, Foxy knows what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's nothing on this table at all. The plate and cutlery are all over the floor for some reason.
It's very strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was still. No, wait a minute.
What is it?
That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all. Dude, this guy got knocked out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. So then perhaps you are responsible for what happened to Kazuma-sama.
But how? No, 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 no. How did she come up with that? Seigi. The Japanese word for justice. The brush strokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma. Straight, sure.
Yeah. His calligraphy always was a reflection of his heart. Yet
Focus, focus.
can you really look at those characters without feeling shame, knowing who drew them so thoughtfully?
Man,
Someone is a little sussy
What is
baka this here, huh?
thank you, Finam. Thank you. Of course I can. I mean, I'm innocent, so why shouldn't I be able to?
Even though you stowed away on the ship?
Now you're going to bring that up, now you're going to bring that up, are you? I can't win. Well, I'm just gonna say whammon. No.
Bro.
Okay. Okay. No, nothing. No.
I'll fight you.
Me? No, I
Yes.
meant like that specific.
Okay.
Man, I wanted. Oh. What? Oh, wait. Did I click on the guy earlier? Well, apparently. Well.
Do not tease me. Ooh woo.
Oh. Woo.
That's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it.
Yeah, he was always saying that the Japanese man's katana is his soul and his pipi.
I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on the trip.
I suppose that shows just how important it was for him. And now he's gone. But I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet. Okay, I think it's time for Spider Guy.
Spider guy, doing what a spider guy does.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse for you, partner. Okay, I'm sorry.
Excuse me? Do you have a moment?
Shh. This is a critical point in my investigation.
Thank you, Aqua. Yeah. Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly.
Yes, perhaps that would be for the best. Oh, nope. There you are. Surprise.
What exactly were you doing on Kazuma's desk just now?
I see. Fascinating.
Sorry? What do you see? Feels like he's looking right through me. Can you see my underwear? I'm actually not wearing underwear right now.
Yes. Everything is clear now. The train of reasoning has run its course, my deductions have crystallized. You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive, just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken.
Sorry? What?
And now, whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you find yourself in a most troubling predicament.
Oh, well, that's true at least.
But how? How the deuce did I know that?
Oh, wow.
It was really a most elementary deduction, hardly worth explaining. Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else? Of course, a great many things. There is no mystery, my dear madam. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia, being, as you are, a merciless revolutionary.
Huh?
You leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake, and now travel to England to blow up the Crystal Tower.
Uh-huh.
And when the bereaved occupant of this very cabin discovered your identity, you ended his life too. Yes. I believe that summarizes the facts beautifully. No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceives these eyes.
Just to be clear, you're talking about me, are you?
Certainly I am. Do you see another in this cabin who fits the bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name?
I don't even see one person who fits the bill.
So it's true. It was you who did this to Kazuma Sawakata. Damn these people.
What?
And you're plotting a revolution too? It's shameful behavior, Naruhodo-san. Absolutely wicked.
No, listen. There's no way.
Yep.
This
correct.
is assault, right?
Yes, yes it is. Now explain yourself. Tell me everything.
This is ridiculous. All bronze and no brains.
Yep. How could you do it?
For pity's sake, open your eyes. I'm not a Russian revolutionary, obviously.
Oh, forgive me.
No.
I'll totally just take your word for it this time.
And as for you, what kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that came into your head.
It's instinct, my dear boy. Ah, but was I not right? Whilst venturing toward foreign crimes, you do find yourself in a most troubling predicament, do you not?
Well, yes, maybe.
Aha! There you have it. You see? What do you make of that?
Well, to be honest, you're kind of crit. This ship is en route to England, and I'm in handcuffs at the scene of a murder. So, I'm not really sure you could call it deduction. It's more plain observation.
Indeed, an observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction. My method is founded upon the observation of trifles. You see, I announce my findings with a brassy certitude.
It's odd that they introduced him, but now they still won't write his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And more often than not, I'm right.
Huh? I don't think you introduced yourself.
My apologies. How remiss of me. I am none other than the greatest detective of the century, known to men and women the world over. The inimitable Sherlock Holmes. So, it's really you? The actual Sherlock Holmes? Oh my god.
This is
It's painful
so
to
yeah.
say. The very same. The inimitable, because I like that word, actual Sherlock Holmes.
Do you know this man, Susato-san?
The most famous detective in the world, Naruhodo-san? Of course I do. There's nobody who hasn't heard of him. I read about him in a book, or at least I'm sure it was something like that.
What planet have I been living on then?
We must ask him what he's deduced. He will have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure.
Ew. Really? Well, why do I feel uneasy about this? Well, okay. Great detective. So, you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was her name again?
Indeed. I am none other than the one and only. Okay, it's gonna just be okay. Okay. I'm the one and only.
Oh, actually, you're German. Sherlock, was it?
No, I have no her. I mean, I have hair. Please call me Sholmes. You can read about all my exploits in this exciting London publication. Oh, yes. Rand's magazine, full of wonderful short stories and interesting articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I have it sent from England especially.
Ah, yes. Here it is. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. So, you're the protagonist in a series of short stories then.
Indeed I am.
And you've read so many of your own stories, you've started to think you really are a detective?
Make no mistake. I'm not the poor deluded fellow you take me for. Your inference is backwards.
Backwards?
My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine.
You have a biographer? Do you?
Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson, presently keeping shop in London.
Dr. Wilson?
Ah, Poppy. I must say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy of late. Why, this very moment, I'm returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown.
Really? I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not.
Hold on just a minute. I need to
Take your time.
mute for a moment.
Alright guys, I'm going to hold my breath, okay? Because I have hiccups. So, you can hold your breath with me.
Okay.
Sorry, I was holding
How'd
my
the breath holding go?
No, I was holding my breath. Whenever I have hiccups, I just do that, and it always works.
Every time, huh?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, alright. Because deduction, you see, is to me a science. Logical reasoning in its purest form. A science?
Really?
The astute observer notices even the most subtle of reactions in his subject. Koa says hi.
Mm.
A furtive glance, a twitch of a muscle, slight inclination of the posture. Fingernails, arm sleeves, furs in the skin, all of these things are data.
Right.
And the trained logician makes deductions from his data in the blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. As I demonstrated only a few short moments ago.
Ew. How can he look at me in the eye and claim that? Oh boy.
And so you see, I have a turn both for observation, and for deduction, and fame. That is what makes me the one and only Herlock Sholmes. Yeah, I mixed it up for him. Herlock Sholmes it is.
For a moment, I thought he was just a cosplayer, you know? Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet?
Have I managed to deduce anything? My dear fellow. How do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place? That's right. It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Wow, narcissistic, aren't we? Oh, I see. In other words. Yeah, he's cosplaying.
100%.
I'm in these now because of him. No.
When I became anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning, I summoned all the crew members to force the cabin door open. And I concealed myself among their number, gaining entry to the scene of the crime. Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective Herlock Sholmes was on board. And the handcuffs seemed to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo.
Ah!
The very moment I laid eyes on the scene, two facts were immediately apparent to me.
Oh, really? 2 facts, you say? Mr. Sholmes, tell us, please. What 2 facts were apparent to you when you came into the cabin this morning?
Ah, yes. But first, let us be precise. 2 facts in question were immediately apparent to me.
Oh my god. Yes, yes, I understand. But what were they?
Allow me to... what?
Elucidate?
Elucidate?
Mhm.
Alright. The 2 facts that I deduced from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Number 1. The cabin was locked from within, rendering escape of the culprit out of the question. Number 2. The victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance.
Hold on, Mr. Sholmes. What made you think the victim was Russian?
Observe the dying message left by the victim on the floor.
So everybody here is a moron.
Yes. Yes, indeed. That is the Russian word for wardrobe.
You could. What if you say it with like a Russian accent? Be like,
It looks
wardrobe.
like Fap.
Fap. Papipos.
It looks like, yeah.
Papipos.
Do you really think Kazuma-sama could have left a dying message in Russian?
Why not?
In their final moments, many find their native tongue filling their head. For this young man, Russian.
Kazuma was Russian, was he? No.
Initially, I considered Gardarab, maybe the name of the killer. A certain Robert Gard, perhaps. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside the wardrobe there at least. Where you found Mr. Naruhodo sleeping soundly. Quite so. I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer.
Why is it that I'm Russian too? This guy's Russian to his
What
conclusion.
is a Japanese? I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, that outfit is the traditional dress of the Russian people. Our school uniforms is the traditional dress of the Russian people? I had no idea.
And I had no idea a detective could get something so wrong.
Took a photograph of the victim and the message that I might analyze it for possible hidden details.
Oh. Could you imagine if his bandana would like still go in the wind?
Bro,
This.
this was taken immediately after the young man was discovered before the body was removed.
Yes, Kazuma had already been taken away when I woke up. This is the first time I've actually seen him like this. Kazuma!
Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo?
Actually, because of you. Oh, yeah, thank you. The photograph of the crime scene has been entered at the courtroom. The Russian word for wardrobe in purple, wardrobe. It would appear to have been written in the victim's final moments. Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes?
What, pray?
You mentioned Russian before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all that.
Ah, yes. The train of reasoning that led me to the truth.
Would you mind explaining that train of reasoning to me? Do you think... Something, yeah.
Word. Certainly. If it interests you.
How many times? I'm not Russian, and I don't speak Russian. Walter? Yuna? Okamoto? Can we talk about your deduction before? The thing you concluded about me, I mean...
Ah. The now famously accurate, troubling predicament you find yourself in.
Actually, it was the other detail that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary and assassin of 16 part.
Ah, yes, the more sordid details. Fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads, Revolutionary Violin Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai.
Oh my god.
And the picture, you guys look
Yeah.
so similar. I just knew. This vessel made a port call at Shanghai yesterday, and last night, the young Russian was murdered.
Since when was Kazuma a Russian?
But you mentioned that earlier. It sounds like Mr. Sholmes has concluded he was Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor. You don't share!
Yeah, oh.
Whoa! It was a simple act of reasoning to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary.
Don't you dare choke on the donut hole. I'll try.
One who would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you, violent Bolshevik.
Oh my god. No. How could it be me? I don't look anything like this man. Just look at his face.
And his cool sunglasses I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you are a fearsome revolutionary after all.
Do you think there's gonna be a twist where this guy is just a phony and the books are actually books, like stories, and he just cosplayed? You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, when he does this, I wanna end stream right now.
Therefore, you have no doubt learned to revolutionize your appearance as well, you shape-shifting beast.
Wow. Oh, please.
And, I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list, need I say more? The conclusion basically writes itself.
That's because I'm a stowaway.
And what about the other details? The 16 victims of the assassination and blowing up the Crystal Tower? Oh, yes. The journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed all those particulars in the article. The deeds the man has perpetrated thus far, and those he's plotting. Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik was included. There can be no mistake. Do revolutionaries usually agree to interviews with newspaper reporters, I wonder?
And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan? You know the girl who also seems like a steampunk?
Mm-hmm.
She better not be stupid. You know what I mean? Like it would be cool. Yeah, I don't know. It would be cool that she's the real character from the books, you know, something like that, right? And she's
the actual detective.
yeah, and she's smart, but oh my god.
One can only hope.
Mm-hmm.
Also, quite clearly stated here in the article, the Bolshevik is recently returned after a period of subversive activities in a war-torn region of Afghanistan.
Where even is it anyway? This Afghanistan place.
Here, take the paper for yourself. As a little memento of this great deduction.
Oh, thank you.
I've absorbed all that is of interest to me within its pages. I see no rubbish bin nearby.
The article I've been added. So good.
Okay.
What?
I still got my sandwich. You're not gonna make me feel bad anymore. Nice try.
No, I'm not. Why would I do it on purpose?
Uh-huh.
An article on the front page of a Russian newspaper. The headline reads, Revolutionary Walter Karloff becomes big Vtuber.
Whoop whoop.
Take your time. I'm sorry. I forgot. Da, ba, ba.
I hope you guys are enjoying. I love you guys.
For real. Thanks so much for showing up, guys. Yeah.
We love you, chat. And you may find the article on the back page to of interest as well.
On the back page.
Cast your eye over it sometime if the interest takes you, dear boy. Well, you may need someone to interpret.
Thank you, Choco. It's all written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it. Well, hold on now. I'm curious now. Okay. Just for fun. Wow. I bet it's gonna be like important. This is interesting.
Have you found something relevant, Naruhodo-san?
Well, no, I mean, it looks like it might be interesting.
I can't read a single word, I'm afraid.
No, nor can I. But look at this picture. Perhaps it's about a beautiful young Russian princess, do you think?
She is very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, do you?
I don't know. I can't make any sense of it.
Yeah, I'm glad you've noticed this article. I'm going to give you a short summary of its contents.
Oh, thank you. He pops up everywhere, this Mr. Sholmes.
It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She is, of course, the talented young Nikolina Pavlova.
Why are Russian names so hard to remember?
It would appear the woman was in costume when she was found to be missing from her dressing room. Wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rubles.
Oh, how much is 20,000 rubles?
I have no idea, but I'm quite sure it must have been an unbelievable sum of money.
That eyes are shining like diamonds themselves.
The tiara is the property of the property of the Novovich Ballet. It would seem the director is beside herself with worry, not about the dancer, mind you.
Yep.
And about the stolen property.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the valuable tiara. They've requested international assistance at all ports with sailings to Great Britain. Could this be another case of a Russian fleeing his or her country?
It does seem to be the Russian. It does seem to be the Russian thing to do.
Bro, what is up with some of these dialogues?
I know.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Mr. Naruhodo.
Wow.
Like, there's just a lot of, like, country bashing, man.
Yeah. Oh. An article on the back page of the Russian paper. The headline reads, "Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai." I don't know if there's anything. There has to be. Okay, this is. Anyway, I'll read it because it might be information. Blah 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 blah. Okay, speed run. I'm afraid I can't read it right now. Oh no, was that you? My bad. No, me neither. I have no idea what any of this says.
The pair of you floundering is a sorry sight. Allow me to offer some assistance. The article on the front page of this newspaper is concerned with a fearsome Russian revolutionary. It reads, "Revolutionary violent Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai."
Yes, you told us that before.
It reveals also that those who see the man's beard with their own eyes never live to tell the tale.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, he is fearsome.
Well, presumably the newspaper photographer was alright, wasn't he?
Solution is obvious, of course. If he despises his beard to that degree, he need only shave it off. I'm not quite sure that's the problem, Mr. Sholmes.
Okay, yeah. I feel like I'm gonna hate myself if I don't. Oh, okay, no, nothing? Wow, okay, there's nothing.
And we didn't get a proper chance to grieve this whole thing.
Yeah, it's like straight up, I'm just oh my god, yeah. I'm just hoping he was in a coma and he woke up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I suppose it wouldn't hurt just to glance at the article. Maybe there might be a picture or two. What you were just investigating? Oh yeah, the desk. Before we started talking, you were examining Kazuma's desk, weren't you?
Kazuma? Ah, yes, the victim. And did you notice anything useful? Anything at all? Observe, for a moment, the desktop of the victim. We see that the victim was engaged in penning some text.
Onion diary. Kazuma was keeping note of the trip. Ah, but. I don't think you should be reading his private writing. It could upset people.
Such a peephole.
You know.
Tragic. And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading.
You mean you've read it already?
It is my business to know what other people do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese.
Oh, I see. Well,
how bad's the translation gonna be?
Well, you're about to know what Susato what a Susato takedown is. Susato-san, are you gonna throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns?
I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san. What on earth do you mean?
I hate this girl. Life is so unfair. Yeah, okay, guys. This is the game. Thanks so much for showing up.
Anyway, to return to the matter at hand, namely, this diary belonging to the victim. It would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short.
We don't want puns.
Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray, be precise as to details.
Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese, you fake.
Smattering, dear boy. Smattering. Sayonara, a bonsai, mikado, nado. I trust you're suitably impressed.
Oh my god. I mean, I didn't expect the 3 last words, but I expected, like, you know, sayonara, karaoke, kawaii, you know, sushi, samurai, katana, you know, all the words we already use. Oh my god. Huh?
This diary is littered with complicated-looking characters, of which I can read precisely none.
Oh my god. Isn't this interesting? So, the original game is probably in Japanese, but I guess maybe he could speak but not read.
Oh.
So what was that? What was all of that showing off about before then, huh?
If you would be so kind as to show me, I would be happy to read it to you, Mr. Sholmes, since this guy is being a pain. I'm much obliged, my dear madam.
I wanted him to be such a cool guy, you know what I mean?
And he's just this. We lost the cool guy. We're investigating the cool guy's freaking death. The final entry here in Kazuma-san's diary consists of just 2 short sentences. The first reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. Bro, he noted the exact time. Look at
Wow.
this guy, his details.
A whistling sound.
These are very deep waters. Pray, go on.
Oh, do you hear that? I think I hear barking. So, it's like a dog, but a small dog, perhaps a puppy? And it seems drowsy. Sleepy puppy! Hi.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
How up the puppy?
Hi.
The second sentence reads, 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
There.
Bro.
Everything is just so, like, on the nose. Perfect timing. A speckled band? Whatever that is. What on earth does that mean?
I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before. The ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring...
Is he gonna get it? Or is he gonna be... Oh, okay, he actually got it.
And to the lattice there on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin.
Welcome, Sleepy Puppy. Yes, the adjoining cabin. Oh, whoops, I didn't... Okay.
Add the diary to our list of things. Oh, I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being, at least. Do you have somewhere to go? As it happens, the victim's writing in his diary have piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe. And if I am still too long, the seasickness takes hold.
Oh my god.
Oh, I suppose you're thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator connects to? Great detectives are a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation. We crave mental exaltation.
Wow.
Yes, I intend to investigate. Hence the truth will become clear soon enough.
If ever you want me to take over the girl, let me know, right?
Okay.
Do you think perhaps that we could go with you?
No, that would be somewhat complicated.
Oh, I don't know. I know Persona just a little bit. But yeah. Oh. What? But why?
A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer.
Yes. Pow.
Show him off again.
Yeah. The animator was like, you better do it. Like, you know, I don't know. There was a weird deal between them.
Recognize these handcuffs or else.
Oh, these.
After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter, no?
There's no point in trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place.
Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point.
Aww. You must be joking. You just said it only a moment ago.
Dear me, you are clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such a thing. Well, actually, Mr. Sholmes, I did hear you say that too.
I thought we were gonna get a cool revelation, but nah, he's just stupid.
Why, sure. Well, that's very strange. I wouldn't have said you had the face of a criminal, you know. Not really.
So what? You were looking at my knees before? Some great detective you are.
Well, anyway, that was then, and this is now.
He's just like Gumshoe. Yeah. Gumshoe, in the first games, Gumshoe is like a detective as well. But man, he's the classic, like the big guy who's like not so quick. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
he's like, not so fast, Buster. And you're like, what? Oh my God. What do you mean?
What I mean, sir, is this. You are the culprit. You must play the part more convincingly. Roll over, accept your fate.
Uh, now he's just being plain rude.
I cracked myself up.
Mhm. The big lovable himbo. Oh my God.
Minus the
And,
lovable bit.
and off he goes, having just laughed at in my face. His sense of humor is as twisted as his name.
Naruhodo-san, what are you just standing there for?
Huh?
We must go and investigate the cabin next door as well.
Aren't you forgetting something? What about these? Ooh. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it gets so annoying. After Kazuma-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give up?
Oh, I thought she would like break them. No, she just really threw you.
No. You're just gonna roll over and accept your fate, just like that weird guy with the hat and the steam sunglasses said?
Ugh. As if you gave me any choice in rolling over part. I think we still have some investigating to finish off in here first, don't we? Actually, no. Haha. Let's carry on examining what we can in this cabin while we wait for a chance to slip next door. But you know what? We can literally slip into the next door, you know?
Can we?
Yeah, the ventilator.
Let's go. Follow that snake.
Is her thing just gonna be judo throwing you? Apparently.
Yes.
The situation doesn't look good for me, but there are still things I can do to help myself. And I owe it to Kazuma to do everything I can to find a way out of this and bring the real culprit to justice.
Ah.
Oh, I guess we forgot the door.
When I went for help and the crewman forced the door open, this bolt had been firmly closed.
It's quite a small bolt and not particularly sturdy, and it just slides across to secure the door shut. But still, with the door bolted, there would be no way of getting in or out of the cabin, that's for sure. It's no wonder everyone suspects me. Da, 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 da. When she glares at me like that, I feel tense all up and down my spine. I think she's just gonna throw me again and again.
Yeah.
I remember
And
reading
she will
once.
too.
I remember reading once in the detective novel, the culprit used a needle and thread to draw a bolt across from outside the room in a situation like this. Wow, she has a book?
Yes. That's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. But the door of this cabin and its frame are made of metal, and they seal together perfectly. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid.
She just carries it with her in kimono. When she glares at me like that, I feel pins and needles all up and down my spine. Ah, there's another guy. Oh, look over there.
The crewman, do you mean? He wasn't there before, was he?
That's what I thought.
Why don't we try talking to him?
Probably because I'm likely to get yelled at again, but I suppose I could try. Is that?
Is something wrong, Naruhodo-san?
Oh wait, is it gonna be? What was his name? You know the guy that's just coughing blood? I don't know. Hi, I'm Mr. Tied up
Oh,
into a chair and
the
I.
uh,
Mhm.
the
Oh,
waiter guy.
yeah, I forgot his name. I just feel like it's him, the coffee love.
The way that he's like standing.
Well, also because he was a detective, right? A private
Hmm.
investigator or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he was undercover,
Mm,
right? As a waiter, basically.
mhm. And I feel like we still haven't got. There was never an explanation for his blood. That can't be, for no reason. Oh no, it's just
Yeah.
that the crewman standing by the door. I can't help feeling like I've
What?
seen him somewhere before.
What? Let's go. Oh yes, you're right. He does look familiar. Excuse me, sir?
Yes. What can I do for you? Ah, ah. Am I good or
Let's
what?
go.
Choco
Look
look
at you.
Choco looking at us like, huh? What the hell? How are they so good?
It's
You're not even hiding it. I recognize that face, but it can't be. Hmm. It is. That's his trademark.
Gasp, why isn't that sad if your trademark is just anonymous, like randomly freaking like coughing up blood and no
Hmm.
one knows why, some anonymous reason. Oh, I didn't know you were here, Inspector Hosonaga. Or you're gonna get blood all over your white sleeves. You're
Hmm.
gonna mess up your cute little sailor boy
Yeah.
uniform. Ooh.
Yeah, ignore the blood coughing Asian looking Russian sailor. Mm.
He's perfectly disguised.
Hello again. What are you doing here? I think that should be my line. I was so stunned when I saw you. My heart stopped. It skipped a beat.
Ooh. Nearly stopped, I hope.
I misunderstood. I thought she was saying, "Oh, like she hoped that it stopped." I was like, "Wow."
I know, yeah. I did the same kind of thing. I was like, wait a minute.
I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew and board this ship. Can-
You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work, Inspector.
If there's anything I can do to help you, please ask. I never expected to see
And
this
you
man on board.
escort us next door.
Yes, please. Pig, just boost me up. But perhaps his presence can help me out in this hopeless situation. What? Where? I thought we could talk to this guy. He's gone.
Nope, he just showed up and then was like, peace out, yo.
It can't be this guy, right? You see how there's not there's no check mark?
Yeah.
Uh, and well, yeah, of course we did. Okay. But wait, so if we do this, does he just appear? Oh, converse, I'm still.
Wait, bro.
So what are your special orders this time, Inspector?
Yes, and why are you dressed as a member of the crew?
Is he really gonna just tell us?
I mean,
I'm so sorry. Huh?
well, nope.
This is all my fault. I take full responsibility. For what? My orders were to act as Asogi-san's bodyguard.
Bro. Gasp.
It was Minister of Justice Jigoku who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. And he entrusted me with ensuring that Asogi-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated. Assassinated? How could that even have been a possibility? I'm not sure. But these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest powers. Minister Jigoku said we should be prepared for all eventualities. This is incredible.
I don't believe it. Kazuma-sama was assassinated?
I mean, wasn't that obvious? Oh my god. I'm stretching. Oh! My shrimp back has never been unshrimped. Oh, so hard before.
Only shrimp, only ever shrimp.
You're only allowed to shrimp backwards. Well, you unmuted yourself just to say that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, shrimp star. Is it dragon shrimp or shrimp foxy?
Dragon shrimp, because that sounds intense. Can you imagine what a cool dragon shrimp would look like?
It's like a Gyarados.
Yeah.
Actually,
the best shrimp.
yeah, well, now that I think about it, a Gyarados with its mouth closed has always been weird. That was my random thought of the day.
I mean, valid.
Obviously, we couldn't give Asui-san a visible security escort. Which is why I'm undercover now, posing as one of the crew.
I see.
And I didn't take my eyes off of him the entire time we've been on board, from morning until night, every day. But I never imagined it would happen here, inside his own cabin, not here on the first-class deck. I failed miserably at my assignment, and Asogi-san is dead as a result. I'm a disgrace, and all I can do is humbly apologize. Inspector. So if there's anything at all that I can do to help now, just say the word. We're doing what we can to investigate Kazuma's death ourselves. I thought you might be. You didn't do it, did you? You're not the killer? Of course not!
We'd really like to investigate the cabin next door.
Yes. Yes! We need to be allowed out of this cabin. I'm sorry. What? You've been deemed a risk to the ship's safety. If you move to even touch the handle of the cabin door, that stormy-looking seaman, haha, seaman, there would surely snap your neck in two. I suppose I'm not just a stowaway now. They think I'm a murderer as well. It would appear would it be possible to give me something to work with? Do you think I'm going to need something persuasive?
What do you mean?
If I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example, I'd do everything I could to persuade the captain to allow it. Really, I'd lay my life on the line if I had to. But I don't see how.
There may be a way.
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just
Hear me out.
thinking. I'm just thinking. Like, do you think it's something we already have? Like one of the things.
Maybe.
Article.
Maybe have the
What about a diary?
diary.
Yeah, keeps the trip London. According to the last entry he made before. Oh, so maybe that could be it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so. Oh no, I thought I'd look with it, 23 and 25. That's what he writes in his diary? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, that mentions a ventilator thing. So if there's something hanging out of the ventilator.
Uh-huh. What? Really? Wait, that's
Think of how you tried to persuade me of your innocence, Naruhodo-san. By presenting me with a piece of evidence that you already had in your possession.
Evidence?
It's the same as when you were in court. You must have done, you must have done it many times during your trial. Yeah, that's right. She wasn't there.
Mm. Oh my god.
Simply select the present panel and choose some evidence that Inspector Hosonaga could use.
So, evidence that would give us a viable reason to investigate the next door cabin, is it? Alright, yes, I think I might know what we can use. Let's see if I can present the detective with the evidence he needs to persuade the captain. Okay. I wonder if his whole life is gonna be like this. He's gonna get married, and then he's gonna say to his wife, "I love you," and his wife is gonna be, "Really? Do you have any evidence to back that up?" This guy always has something in his pockets.
For real.
Well, here it is. What's that? The music has stopped. It's Kazuma's diary.
Just before he died, Kazuma-sama wrote something rather strange in his diary.
Strange? In what way?
He wrote, "What looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill."
A speckled band? That is strange. I do not know this rock band. Yes, we're still trying to work out what he meant by that. But what I'd like to know is... Don't tell me. The ventilator, is it?
A very astute inspector.
That ventilator clearly joins to the next door cabin. That's right, so if we could investigate in there, we might be able to work out what the speckled band was. Also, the cosplayer Weeb is in there. He's messing up the whole room. So I'm stressing.
Whole room.
Yeah. Alright then. Huh? I can't leave this cabin at the moment. I'm stuck here until we arrive at the next spot. The captain has given me strict orders to guard the scene of the crime, you see? I'll have to entrust the investigation to you.
Really? You're willing to do that?
Yes, as long as you don't leave the first-class cabin area. I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs, though. But what about the captain? Aren't you going against his direct orders? I'm a man of my word. And I promise you that I'll lay my life on the line if that's what it takes to convince the captain. After all, I failed to keep Asogi-san safe. This is the least I can do. Thank you.
Let's seize the moment then, Naruhodo-san. Just select a move and we
Oh
can
my
leave
God.
this cabin at last.
Move? It sounds like a video game. Alright, let's see what we can find out.
Move.
Pop! Ah! First class. The passageway that connects the first class. The gears are turning. Alright. I think this is a good place to stop.
That works.
Mm-hmm. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a long part. I don't know. One. Oh, oh my God. Oreo. Wait. Okay. Oreo. Hello. Oh no. What? I didn't click. Oh, sorry. But it's okay. Hello. Hey, everybody. Oh, hold on. Hold on. The off-brand Oreo. So, everybody, if you are watching from Twitch, you will see a heart at the top of the chat. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, don't look for the heart. It's gone unless you want to. You could go on Twitch and look for the name itself. Type it in TheOFFBRANDOREO. If the name hasn't changed, and you can go follow and support them with everything you have. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. How was your stream? I hope you had a good stream, Oreo. And thanks so much for the raid.
Oreo.
Welcome. But unfortunately, we were ending, and I was looking for a good part to end, and for the first time, we moved out of the room, so I thought this was a good time.
It was good last got the network issues.
Yes. That's when it's out of your hands, it's you do your best, and yeah, just have fun.
The second case takes forever.
Like what we don't know is that the whole game there's two cases.
Right? It was like the first one took a couple of streams.
The first
You
one,
mentioned.
yeah, it was two streams. It was one 2 hour and a half stream, just like this one, and the other one was a 4 hour and a half. That was. How did we get 4 hour and a half? Oh my God, it was wild. But thank you so much, Foxy. I do hope that you would be interested to join for any other parts. But thanks so much for joining us for part 3 of this whole saga. I'm curious to see how many parts it's gonna take.
Yeah. Thank you as always for having me. Apologies for the audio issues today.
No, it's
But it was
okay.
fun to be here.
It was actually it's not that bad.
By some miracle.
Mhm. So everybody, please, if you want, if you can, collab, check out Dragon Foxy, very talented. So they work hard and they work incredibly hard, and I see it. So it would make me very happy. And you know what? It's not just like, okay, fine, I'll do it. No, you're gonna come back and you'll be like, morning. You weren't joking. They're amazing.
Bless you.
No. I speak the truth. I am but a messenger of truth. I spit facts. Foxy Goated, yeah. At this point, you should just be called Dragon Foxy Goat VT. Add another animal in there.
I mean, being a shapeshifter and all.
Mm-hmm. Foxy is
I
in
appreciate
fact.
you guys.
Yes, no, we all love you, and we know you work so hard. So keep it up, keep it up.
No, you.
So thank you so much, everybody. I hope you have a good day, and Fox and I will see you around. Bye bye. Bye bye. Do you hear that? Like the sound, the game sound?
Mm.
That's like the ending. That's the ending we give them. Like